I have a love-hate relationship with etching. I love the artsy atmosphere, the street performers, and all the shops dedicated to passions of mine like yo-yos and very woolly hats. I hate that a sandwich costs the same as a bicycle. But sadly, you can't have one without the other. Wherever there's a cool vibe, the expensive sandwich guys are sure to follow.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Janitor to collect litter. Sorry. Milkshakes should be consumed in moderation. No binge milking. Student union requires an assistant. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Please put your pencils down. Only kidding.
Hi, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you may be listening to Campus Radio. Unfortunately, our broadcasting signal has taken a hit due to some of our equipment being prematurely recycled. One of our reporters is in a skip, looking for the parts as we speak. So, consider that colourful visual, and we'll be right back.
Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Assistant required in the student union. Lost and found report. Oh, that is nice. As you were.
We're back, and so is our broadcasting signal. Thanks to Hugh for getting in the skip. By his own account, he was happy to do it, adding that the view from inside the skip offered him an entirely new perspective on campus. Now, if that's not an idea for a segment, I don't know what is.
Reminded that they're easily replaceable. Gym. Feel worse so you can feel better. Student union requires an assistant.
hear from Hugh, who's fresh out the skip with a story about an unusually cloudy weekend for one of the county's hottest locations.
Students at the Breaking Point campus were expecting a weekend full of sun, laughter and knockabout fun. But a dark cloud has washed away their optimism, leaving them with sadness and no real use for all that sun cream. They were forecast a weekend of sun and balmy temperatures, but what they got was a drizzly and altogether grey affair. Spare a thought for them, sitting inside. Their sandals, sandless. Their skin, cool and unburnt. Fliss, back to you.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Now taking students for musicality. Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice. Janitor required in bathroom. Announcement: flatmates aren't always flat. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Clean your whiskers and grab your briefcase because Cat Court is in session. This season, it's all litigation and litter trays. The Bureaucrats. New episode every week on Bundle Pictures.
Milkshakes should be consumed in moderation. No binge milking. Janitor needed in student union. lie down. Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you. Teachers should be found in a teacher's office. It is not always the case.
We're now hearing that the bored students in Breaking Point have been seen riding around campus in maintenance carts used by janitorial staff and the local Coast Guard. It's a sobering reminder to all of us that you can't take a golf cart without asking just because it's a bit cloudy.
Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded that there are no reasons, only excuses. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The staff room is for staff. It's their room. Janitor needed in dormitory. Weather report. Yeah. Seems fine. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Assistants should help with the running of campus facilities. They really should. Go to the gym to exercise, or see those benches from primary school. Janitor required in bathroom. Students should work smarter and harder.
Good morning. You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Hello there, it's Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio, where today we'll be asking the question, do slow news days prompt needless questions? You won't be able to miss it.
Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Later in the week, I'll be talking to the Boogie Nights. Those metal-clad funk makers are equal parts gallantry and groovy groove music. Knights and chivalry were first popular hundreds of years ago, of course. But isn't it funny how these trends come around? Stay courtly, kids.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Student union requires an assistant.
I recently spent a weekend away on Pebbly Island, a beautiful locale in our proverbial neck of the metaphoric woods. Luxury hotel. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Ricky, you've changed. It's true. I do it all the time. I hardly recognize myself. Next up, mirrors. What are they looking at?
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Schoolwork, moron, social life, loser, exercise, coward. I just can't do it all. There's only one way to fit everything in. Make your life Jumbo. Jumbo University. Be your biggest self.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. How desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to.
And now the news and today's top story. Sensitive government documents, first thought recovered, are now feared to be deli meats. Now that is a shame, but at least there's a salty silver lining. What's a little cyber insecurity when you've got a face full of ham? Nice one.
Janitor required in gym. Failing students might want to try something else. Student union requires an assistant.
Wasn't that a smashing tune? I'd have been tapping my toe from hither to yon if I wasn't completely tone deaf. Did you know that I'm also situationally tone deaf? Yes, I just cannot read a situation. I have one speed, and that's Ricky.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. technically but not socially optional. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
There's another craze sweeping our county's youth. The so-called cheesy gob-off asks challengers to see how many cheesy gubbins they can stuff into their unsuspecting gobs. Competition is a wonderful thing, don't you think? It brings us all together and fills our mouths with cheese.
Is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you.
We are nearing the finish line today, but first our producers wouldn't let me leave without trying my hand at a cheesy gob-off. Play that music while I gob on down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've done 16. You get my straight. I've been Ricky Hawthorne. See you around. That's quite nice. That's so cheesy.
Results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. The summer break would be a convenient time for construction. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. needed, but you are what you eat.
This is Felicity Bellbottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio, where we do all the work for none of the pay. We've got a great show for you, but first...
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Failing students might want to try something else. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are asked not to become nocturnal.
As a student, it can be hard to find time for, well, everything. Here's Maggie with a tip for getting things done. Multitasking is great. I don't know what I'd do without it. Sometimes I'm there, writing an essay while listening to a recorded lecture and covering an event for campus radio, and it just dawns on me, if multitasking wasn't so great, this would all be a bit much. Thanks, multitasking.
Assistant needed in library. Is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you.
And now, the story of a teaching hospital and some missing bones.
Here at the teaching hospital in Mitten, students look forward to a long and healthy life in medicine. But while they were sleeping, with visions of crutches and pharmaceutical machinery in their heads, their teaching skeletons went missing. They've tried making their own skeletons out of wire, toothpicks and toilet paper, but sadly, they're 39 bones short and don't know what they're missing. For now, their education and the future of healthcare in our county is looking boneless and a little limp. Fliss, back to you.
assistant required at the student union. Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor required in bathroom.
Jasmine. Odyssey. How do you follow up the best-selling album in two-point county history with even more music?
Even more.
Jasmine Odyssey presents Even More.
Fish out of water, bigger than before. She's writing even more.
End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Thanks for joining us on Campus Radio. If anyone from 2 Point Radio is listening in or has received my emails, I graduate next year and will be available for paid or unpaid roles at your station. Thanks.
The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. Students should check in before trying to learn. Failing students might want to try something else. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. are reminded that I can tell you apart. I just choose not to.
Listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Today I balance two hats jauntily on my one singular head. My regular disc jockeying hat is joined by my occasional chef hat. Yes, I'll be taking you all over 2 Point County as I recount my latest culinary travels when I set out to find the finest foods our great county has to offer. Just a hungry man and his hatchback. It's a tale as old as time.
Your body is a temple, and we wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Teachers are reminded that extra tuition is additional, not optional. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
The culinary world is a lot like the real world. There are places, there are smells, there's a chance you'll get lost. After a series of wrong turns, now 60 miles off course, I was treated to the first food of my trip. A wondering puffed pastry and something I believe to be meat. The buttery sausage-style matter mingled playfully with hints of pine from my air freshener. It was unexpected. It was dangerous. It was cold in the middle.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Janitor to repair machinery. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying.
If you ask me, Hogsport boasts the finest milkshakes in 2 Point County. At the Oily Cormorant, they'll serve you a traditional malt in an old leather boot and throw in a salt and vinegar egg. You just cannot beat it. Milkshakes are a great tradition. They're in our blood. In fact, I once received medical attention after enjoying a few dozen shakes and was told that my blood was over 60% ice cream. How we laughed.
The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Library requesting assistant. Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice.
This is Felicity Bellbottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio, where we do all the work for none of the pay. We've got a great show for you, but first, here's some music.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
a student, it can be hard to find time for, well, everything. Here's Maggie with a tip for getting things done. Multitasking is great. I don't know what I'd do without it. Sometimes I'm there, writing an essay while listening to a recorded lecture and covering an event for campus radio, and it just dawns on me, if multitasking wasn't so great, this would all be a bit much. Thanks, multitasking.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Assistant to the library. Thank you. Treats a range of injuries and embarrassing conditions.
And now, the story of a teaching hospital and some missing bones.
Here at the teaching hospital in Mitten, students look forward to a long and healthy life in medicine. But while they were sleeping, with visions of crutches and pharmaceutical machinery in their heads, their teaching skeletons went missing. They've tried making their own skeletons out of wire, toothpicks and toilet paper, but sadly, they're 39 bones short and don't know what they're missing. For now, their education and the future of healthcare in our county is looking boneless and a little limp. Fliss, back to you.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. New results published. Now.
Hey guys, hear me out. What if we went back to school?
It started as a class reunion and ended with them back in class.
That's crazy! Hey, I'm climbing on a statue. Everybody get in the shed! I can't revise anymore. My knees hurt.
Roger and Cushion is varsity freshman in Immature Students.
Taking students for countercultural studies. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
Thanks for joining us on Campus Radio. If anyone from 2 Point Radio is listening in, or has received my emails, I graduate next year and will be available for paid or unpaid roles at your station. Thanks. Student Union requires an assistant.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Students are reminded not to breathe in the library.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Cheers, cheers! On 2 Point Radio. Salutations and congratulations on your exquisite taste. You're tuning in for the peak of sophistication on our county's airwaves, Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. But of course, you already knew that.
Janitor to repair machinery. Showering is technically but not socially optional. Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
It's time for Sir Nigel Reviews. And thanks to the enlightening intervention of our wonderful producers, you, the audience, have chosen the object of our desires this week. The public's collective wisdom has entrusted me with hog logs. I'm told a popular choice of breakfast cereal. Let's get this over with, shall we? Interesting. Interesting. It almost tastes like pork scratchings. Ooh.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. The summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
Apologies for the abrupt end to our last segment. I've had a quick rinse and can commence with our review. The border of sweet and savory is, for some perverse reason, the fashion in fine dining circles, so I suppose it only makes sense that this would trickle down in some form to the food of the layperson. Congratulations to you, the common people, for joining in on this most foul of fads.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
The Meat Wizard collection contains most of the games you hope it would, with only a few scandalous omissions. You say you like these games, then prove it and buy them again.
Janitor to repair machinery. Is technically but not socially optional.
Nigel Bickleworth, your friend over the frequencies. I tried to get this next song pulled from the station, but alas, what can one do? Well, I can play it with the disclaimer that you shouldn't enjoy it, and you won't enjoy it. Here you are, some musical tripe, only on 2 Point Radio.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
It's time to spill the tea with Nigel B. Nigel B? Who wrote that? Who wrote it? Have them fired, all right? Today I'm hearing that a production assistant at a certain radio station is getting the sack. Scandalous, I know, but you didn't hear it from me.
Lost and found report. Oh, that is nice. As you were. asked questions, yes, classes are technically optional, and so is failing. Assistant to the library. Thank you. Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I'm Maggie Watmore, learning on the job on campus radio. Can I ask, should we be paying someone for using this next song? Sorry, I just really don't know. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go.
Provides healthcare for its students. Well, it should. Janitor to repair machinery.
Everyone on campus is talking about the county's education minister and the bad, or maybe good, thing that happened. Over to you, Hugh.
Yes, that's right. Emotions are high here in Croquembouche today as students have flooded into the city to protest the continued existence of Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge. They dabbled in some chanting, but haven't been able to get into an easy and repeatable rhythm. We'll be here letting you know the wording they settle on as and when it happens.
Has opened a new building. Good for us. Janitor to repair machinery. Janitor needed in dormitory.
Do you want to learn better? Of course you do. Wanda, how do we do that? Everyone is looking for ways to study without all those hours in the library and pen stains on your fingertips. The latest way to trick your body into learning is to sleep with a book in front of or on top of your face. As you sleep, your eyes will occasionally open, letting in a little light and valuable knowledge. Try it for a week and see the results for yourself.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.